Guys, are we all gonna sit here? God, you're all so quiet. It's driving me insane.
Can you blame them?
But why? Why are we here? What do they want from us?
Maybe they're holding us ransom.
I'm not worth shit. Nobody's paying for me.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, God will cut you down. Sooner or later, God will cut you down.
You're from the Times, right?
Okay, so you told me on the phone that you work for Soon, xenobiotic food development. What is that?
A gene jockey. Basically, I take genes from one thing and I put them in something else, something different. We can put things in plants, things that were never there before.
No, they weren't kidnappers. At least they didn't look like them. Isn't it obvious? It was the government. Those people, they weren't kidnappers. They were wearing suits and dark sunglasses. They looked like Secret Service men.
Why would the government abduct its own people?
Hey, maybe he's right. But what would they want with us?
I'm a genius, so that makes sense why they want to kidnap me.
Really? Well, that's great. If you're a genius, you should be able to figure out what the rest of us are doing here. Can anyone think of reasons why they want to kidnap us? Cool your jets already, man. They're the government. We're pretty much at their mercy. They're gonna tell us what they're gonna tell us, regardless. That doesn't mean we can't figure things out on our own. Is it me or is it really hot in here?
A couple days ago, I was at a coffee shop and a man and a woman walked in with guns. They were trying to rob the place. I felt this sensation come over me and the robbers dropped to the floor with blood coming out of their ears. I don't know how I could have done something like that.
Are you trying to tell us you're some sort of psychic?
No, I'm just saying, has anyone else experienced anything weird lately?
Besides getting kidnapped?
Can you please calm down?
Guys, can I tell you something weird? It was late at night. The doorbell rang, and I went to answer it. And that's when I saw them.
Saw what?
They were children. But their eyes were black.
So they had dark eyes. What's the big deal?
No, they weren't ordinary. It covered their entire eye. I couldn't remember it, so I just figured it was a dream.
Think back. What else can you remember about that night?
It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
I know where we're looking at. 2142. Tuesday, 4:30.
Did anything weird ever happen to you?
Yeah, but you're gonna think this is insane. I was in the 5th grade during show and tell, and these girls in the back of class were laughing at me. And I remember they had these long, fake nails. And I just got so nervous. I wanted them to like me, so I just started biting my nails. And their nails just started coming off, piece by piece, flying across the classroom. Until this day, I think it's my fault.
I've got something. I always wanted to be a musician, but my father's a doctor. My mother's a lawyer. So they never looked at it like it was a viable option, like it was real. And one night I was lying in bed and I started hearing these voices in my head. And then I realized they weren't in my head. I was hearing my mom and my dad. They were talking about me. They said, oh, you know, we never even meant to have him in the first place. He won't give up on that silly dream. You know, maybe it's time we try again. Like I'm some sort of failure, a mistake. And then I realized they weren't even in the house. They were in the neighbor's house. 5 houses down.
Whoa! What's happening? Where'd she go?
She's gone. What?
And that's it. You really think there's money in nutrition and pesticides? The money isn't in saving people. It's in the killing.
See? I told you this was a bad idea. Anyone else want to put together the pieces? Well, can't you sit here?
No one knows the food they've been eating their whole life isn't what they think it is. You still don't get it, do you? Have you ever heard of manic depression?
Yeah, of course. I think it's, they call it bipolar disorder now.
Tomato, a spade is still a spade. Basically, your brain depletes itself of dopamine. Your brain makes too much dopamine. That's the manic part. Then it has sensors that tell it has too much there, so it stops making it. That's the depression part. If your dopamine levels get too low, you get suicidal, because no one can live with that much despair. Now, suppose I put something in your food that your digestive system can absorb. Something like a gene that can attach yourself to your central nervous system. A gene that codes for an enzyme that eats dopamine as fast as you can make it. Imagine now there's nothing inside you that gives you any hope. What do you think would happen to you?
I mean, come on. You've all noticed the changes by now, right? Haven't you? We're here because we're different. We're not like the other people. We have powers, things we can do that other people can't. And I'm sure Poindexter here has figured it out by now. I'm curious why you haven't said anything. Whoa! What's going on here?
What's going on? Just keep running.
What about the
It doesn't
others?
matter. Just go, go, go.
It's better now. We can get people to do more. We shipped 50 pounds to Switzerland to members of the Solar Temple cult. A supposed 53-person suicide. But the autopsies show people had been shot, strangled, and even signs of a struggle. We perfected the GMO.
Who are you people? Why am I so important to this? One condition. You don't harm any of the Indigos.
Time's up. Find the black-eyed children. Save the indigo children.